Dragon Ball Super is officially coming back. And to be honest with you, this should count as an international holiday. And what do people usually do on holidays? They celebrate. So in honor of Dragon Ball Super coming back, what would be the best way to celebrate? If your answer was to read the entirety of Dragon Ball in 24 hours, you would be correct. So in this video, you're going to see me sacrifice some sleep to read the greatest battle shonen of all time. This is reading all of Dragon Ball in 24 hours. So it's currently January 25th at 9 p.m. at night. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I have 500 chapters of OG and Dragon Ball Z, plus another 100 something chapters for Dragon Ball Super. Possibly I could, because when I was reading Chainsaw Man, I read 70 chapters in like 4 hours. Dude, I was hooked. And Dragon Ball is one of my favorite series of all time, so maybe I'll get just as hooked. I wish I had the physical copies for OG Dragon Ball. Unfortunately, I don't. But I do have the Manga Plus app. Not sponsored, by the way, but I mean, hey, Shueisha, I mean, if you want to throw some bands my way, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. And personally, I think kind of reading it digitally is a little bit better in my opinion, just because, you know, sometimes the panels kind of get dubbed. But what I'm going to do is every single hour, I'm going to check in with you guys, and we're going to go over what chapter I'm on, what's happening in the story, if I'm feeling tired or not, if there's any changes in the anime, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So, without further ado, chapter 1, let's get started. Okay, it's been about an hour. I'm about 9 chapters and 10 chapters. I saw a lot of the classic moments from early Dragon Ball, and these just made me realize like how funny Dragon Ball really was, like especially OG Dragon Ball. Toriyama was a fucking comedy go, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the part where Goku, Bulma, and Oolong are in Oolong's secret capsule that he's hiding from Yamcha, and Yamcha just pulled up and just saw Bulma naked in the shower, and he's going crazy right now, I'm not gonna lie. He liked me for real. Toriyama's facial expressions, they're undefeated, bro. We've seen Goku get Nimbus for the first time. Bring Nimbus back. Make Nimbus great again, bro. And honestly, bro, like, I'm feeling good right now. Like, I'm not feeling tired or nothing, bro. Like, I can go. What's another 23 hours, bro? So in this part of the reading, this is where I start to hit my stride, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I really started to enjoy Dragon Ball. And I hope you guys don't hate me for saying this, but I've never seen the Dragon Ball OG anime. I mean, me being a big Dragon Ball fan, I know some of the major plot points, but none of the little details. So when I saw the Kamehameha for the first time, bro, you know I had to go crazy. Kamehameha. Eventually, after reading for a while, I kind of got bored of being stuck in my bedroom, so I went downstairs to get some steps in, and also eat a protein bar. I mean, come on, dude, I wouldn't be Meaty Melo if I didn't eat my protein. And while I was down here, Goku and the team got captured by the Pilaf gang, and then Bulma was like, yo, this short-ass motherfucker, bro, and then flips him the bird. And then Pilaf's like, alright, fine then, you're gonna meet Freakloff then. And like, I was fully expecting some type of like freaky-ass joke or some shit from Toriyama. But no, all he does is just blow her a kiss, bro. And then Bulma's like, that's all you got? Like, you're not gonna diddle me or nothing? And then Pilaf's like, what are you talking about? Like, how could you even think of such things? And the only thing I could think of while reading this scene, bro, is this clip I found online.
Just kill me already. I'm a villain, not a monster.
But now at this point, it's been almost an hour, so it's time for another update. I'm about 20 chapters in. I'm almost done with chapter 20 right now. And it's currently 11:52. I love the Looney Tunes humor in this, bro. Dude, I feel like I'm watching like Tom and Jerry or like Daffy Duck or, you know, something along those lines. We met Poir, we met Yamcha, we met Oolong. We got Goku there, obviously. Bulma's here. Even Master Roshi did the Kamehameha for the first time, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, that show's sick. But now, Mai and the Pilaf gang are here. They're here, and they just made the wish. Or I should say, Oolong made the wish now. It's the slow cook, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a slow cook. But, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun ride. And I don't know if you can see behind me. Hold on, let me move the camera. My brother gave me all of his Dragon Ball Z. To be honest with you, I don't know if we're gonna get this far. But I kind of want to, because they have color spreads in here. Yeah, look, they got color spreads. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, so far I'm liking it. Not really that tired right now, to be honest with you. I guess I'll see you guys in another hour. Bro, look at this shit. Goku just turned to a Ozaru right now. Holy shit. Bro, Toriyama, he's cooking. He's cooking with these panels.
Why the f is Goku just pulling up to Master Roshi and he's gooning, bro? He's the OG gooner, the Master Gooner. I think, it's just another day for Roshi, I guess. Okay, so I got a little hungry. I'm making some pasta right now. It's currently 12:45 right now, and I'll put it on screen right here. But Master Roshi invented the Hawk Tua. Does Toriyama have the greatest foreshadowing of all time? Like what? What are we talking about here?
Hawk Tua and spit on that thing.
It is 1:17 a.m. I'm on chapter 33, so it's not looking good. That's kind of the thing that's getting me right now. Toriyama's putting a shit ton of text, and it's taking me forever to get through it. When I read Chainsaw Man, it was all art, bro, which makes sense why I got 70 chapters in an hour, or in 4 hours. But I'm gonna try and log in. Hopefully, I'm on the first Budokai tournament, so... Also, am I tripping, or is Goku light-skinned in the Budokai tournament? I mean, look at him, he's like shaded. Krillin, there's no shading, but Goku there is. But I'm still feeling good. I'm not tired yet, but we're gonna keep going. Bro, I finally got to this part. Dude, this part makes me laugh so much because I just think of this video every time I see this part.
Fuck on my naked, fuck on my naked.
And like, bro, I love Dragon Ball, but like, come on, bro.
And it's right around here when I start to realize this is where Toriyama started to lay the groundwork for probably one of the greatest battle shonens of all time. Up until this point, it's been more or less like a comedy adventure series, but this is where I start to see Toriyama open his bag a little bit. And I mean, before this point, most of the fights were just straight up gags, but you can definitely tell this is where Toriyama started to take the fights a little bit more seriously. Especially in the Krillin versus Jackie Chun fight, and later on in the Goku versus Jackie Chun fight, the choreography, the paneling, even the tone, bro. Toriyama really just made you feel that, even though Krillin and Goku are very strong, they still have a long way to go to be the best. And this is where I really started to get hooked, bro. I couldn't stop reading. I bring my iPad literally everywhere.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I just finished the Tenkaichi Budokai tournament. Dude, Master Roshi's him. Even though Master Roshi won that fight, that was still a Goku W, I'm not gonna lie. Goku's him. Also, I want to add on, where the f*** are the double page spreads? Does Toriyama just not do double page spreads? He does a lot of single page panels, and those are pretty lit, but like, are double page spreads just not a thing back in the 90s? Back in the 80s? But honestly, I'm not really feeling that tired at all. I feel like I've got a good little stretch going in the tournament. I just finished the tournament, so now he's going to find the Dragon Balls again. And it looks like we're gonna have another Goku adventure. Unfortunately though, I don't think I'm getting to Z. Dragon Ball OG I could probably get through. Getting through Dragon Ball Z 2, I don't know. We'll see.
And since Goku's going on a little adventure, I decided to do the same thing by going downstairs and reading on the beanbag. But holy shit, was this the worst idea possible.
It is 3:24 right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little tired, just a tad bit. But I don't want to give into the caffeine yet. I'm gonna save for the caffeine for the morning. I'm gonna do some steps. I'm gonna start walking a little bit. And reading. Right now with Goku's fighting the Red Ribbon Army, and he's fighting that one guy that looks like Atomic Samurai from One Punch Man. So yeah, let's start walking. Let's push past our limits.
And this walking did a grand total of all and jack shit, bro. At this point, it didn't even feel like I was alive anymore, bro. It felt like I was in some type of dream state or some shit. But luckily, I had something up my sleeve just in case for this scenario.
Currently 3:30, by the way. Since I'm starting to get a little tired, I think it's only right that we do a little mini training arc. So I'm gonna bust out 50 push-ups, because that's what Goku would do. For Goku, let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god, my shit's on fire. I'm about to go Super Saiyan. I'm going Super Saiyan.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly what I needed because I was wired now. I mean, well, I was until I laid back in my bed, and I guess I'll just let past me explain the rest to you.
Alright, Chad, I got some bad news. I just woke up from a little cat nap. I really was not trying to go to sleep. I think I fell asleep around 4:30-ish, 4:45-ish. It's currently 7:56, so I got maybe 3 hours of sleep. But good news is I'm feeling a little bit more refreshed. I was struggling for the longest time. I'm on chapter 79. Goku just found the Dragon Ball and he's trying to escape from the cave with Bulma and Krillin in the submarine. We got 14 hours. Hopefully towards the end there's a lot less text boxes and I can just keep going with the looking at the panels, but Toriyama's not making it easy. He's doing his best Takashi impression right now. We might have to separate this entire series into three parts, but let's get back to grinding.
And shortly after Goku escapes from the cave, this is where we meet Tao Pai Pai, also known as Mercenary Tao. And if you thought modern characters like Piccolo or Jiren or even Broly were top tier aura farmers, bro, you don't even know the half of it with this guy. As soon as he's introduced, he's tasked with fighting General Blue one-on-one because he didn't come back with the Dragon Ball. And as soon as General Blue hears this, he's like, well, they do call you the world's greatest killer, but if you're the world's greatest, then I'm the universe's greatest. And Mercenary Tao's like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I'm gonna kill you only using my tongue. And then proceeds to jam his tongue right in the side of his temple. If that's not aura, I have no clue what the is. And bro, don't even get me started on how much aura they gave this man in the anime too. But I guess it's time for another update.
It's currently almost 10:30 a.m., 10:21. And I want to check back in with you guys. And dude, Goku's a menace. Holy shit, bro. This man soloed the entire Red Ribbon Army.
And Mercenary Tao.
At what? 12 years old? This man was a menace. Everyone didn't believe him. No one believed him. They were like, oh yeah, there's no way he sold the Red Ribbon Army by himself. But he did.
And at this point of the challenge, bro, I was really struggling. I think by this point, I've been awake like probably 36 hours just because I started the challenge at 9 p.m. So all that lack of sleep really started to catch up to me. But being this far into the challenge, I couldn't give up just yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost started falling asleep again, so I'm making some breakfast. I got 5 eggs here. Gonna take a little quick break and then we're back to reading. It's also 1 o'clock right now, 1 p.m. So I got 8 hours left, but I'm officially on the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai, so it's starting to get good. Goku's up kind of him right now.
So after reading for a while, I started to have a lot of self-doubt on if I was actually going to complete this challenge or not. And I mean, at the beginning of the challenge, I really felt like I was going to complete it. I felt like Goku. A combined total of what, 600 plus chapters in 24 hours? At the time, it felt like light work. I felt like this was easy. But as the challenge goes on and time starts to wither away, I'm starting to feel more and more like Yamcha. So at this point, I decided to talk to my brother to see if he had any words of encouragement or any other different strategies in mind. And this is what he had to say. Alright, so I'm basically 120 chapters in. Do you think I'm gonna finish?
No, I think you'll be able to finish Dragon Ball. You'll probably get to the Frieza saga of Z.
You're not gonna give me some Beerus level motivation speech right now or anything?
I mean, I do think you get to Z. I think you can get to Z. I think that you'll stop around the beginning of the Namek saga though.
So you have no faith in me?
No, it's impossible. Dude, you've been reading all night. I was literally Zing out, bro, sleeping, and you were out here reading all night, and you're still on Dragon Ball. You're cooked. You're not Asta, you're not Goku, you don't got Kaioken, you don't got Super Saiyan. You're not that guy, pal.
You know, my brother was kind of right. At the rate I'm reading, there's no way I can get to Z. And this is where I was met with a crossroad. Do I keep reading only for my goals to get shattered because I don't have enough time in my hands? Or do I stop reading right now, sacrifice all that sleep for nothing, and just give up the challenge? But then I started to think, what would Goku do in this situation? Anytime Goku was faced with adversity, he always surpassed his limits. Against Jackie Chun, Mercenary Tao, even Grandpa Gohan himself, Goku never once doubted himself. And I think I need to apply that mindset to this challenge right here. So after that disappointing speech that my brother gave me, I had to take something out of Goku's handbook, a training arc. And that's why I decided to come to the gym today. I was gonna hit weights, but I think I'm just gonna hit treadmill. So I might go for an hour and surpass my limits because I'm barely on chapter 120 and I only got less than 7 hours to go. So we're here. Let's get this shit, I guess. And while I'm reading this, I really want to highlight one of my favorite fights from the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. And that would be Jackie Chun versus Tien Shinhan. This fight started out with them more or less being equally matched. But as the battle continued, Jackie started to question Tien on why he uses his powers for evil. He goes on to tell Tien to just give up his life in the shadow and to just break ties with the Crane Master. Tien obviously wasn't too happy about this statement, so he started putting belt to ass on Jackie. But then Jackie comes back and says, is what I'm saying really that threatening? I'm just trying to point out that that life would be a lot more fun if you learned to laugh and love? Or do you prefer being hated by others, just like Tsuru Sennin? And this is where Tien finally figures out that Jackie Chun was actually Master Roshi this entire time. And then he decides to hit Roshi with his own move, the Kamehameha. And as soon as Roshi deflects the beam, Tien says, yo, teach me some other shit. And this makes Roshi think to himself, yo, this little jit's kinda him. And then proceeds to jump off the stage by himself. And as he's jumping off, his final words were, I've been waiting for a little jit like you to come along so I can finally retire. Which all came full circle in the very end in the Tien and Goku fight. Okay, so I just read the entire 20-second Tenkaichi Budokai the entire time I was on the treadmill, bro, and holy shit, did it cook. Dude, I didn't realize that Tien was so raw in the 20-second Budokai, bro. What are we doing now, bro? Make my boy Tien great again, bro. Give him like a third eye, like transformation or something, bro. Like. So I only got like maybe 60 more chapters until I'm done with Dragon Ball OG, and then we can go to Dragon Ball Z, finally. But it's also 3 o'clock, so we're not looking good on time, fellas, but let's go. Back to the house. I'm not gonna lie, I got home from the gym, I hopped in the shower, and I was about to knock out. So I think until the sun starts to set, I'm gonna just chill out here in the sun and just read the rest of it, hopefully. By the way, I forgot to mention that I'm on chapter 136, and Demon King Piccolo is here, so it's gonna be a wild ride for the rest of the Dragon Ball manga. And I do gotta say, this Piccolo versus Goku fight is probably the best fight in Dragon Ball to this day, both in choreography and thematically as well. As soon as Demon King Piccolo made that wish to become younger again, Toriyama made it very clear that this guy was not to be f***ed with. He's just one of those characters that's like truly evil, bro. And what makes it even worse is that he has the power to back it up as well. He was killing innocent people left and right. He destroyed the king's castle, and he was dog walking Tien Shinhan like it was nothing, which is kind of crazy in itself because Tien Shinhan was the only person to actually rival Goku at this point in the series. But as soon as Goku gets there, it seems like he's there to save the day. And for the most part, they were pretty much equally matched. But as the fight went on, Demon King Piccolo started to show off his true power. And that's when he decided to take Tien hostage. And apparently his master plan was just to throw hella rocks at Goku, which I'm not gonna lie, worked pretty well against Goku. And like, this guy was on a mission to make Goku a nugget or something, bro. He took out both of his legs and an arm. And as Goku's lying on the ground in pain, Demon King Piccolo jumps up in the air and is ready to strike down on Goku. But this is where Demon King Piccolo fucks up, because the one thing you're not supposed to do is count Goku out of a fight. Then Goku proceeds to Kamehameha with his one remaining working arm, and then proceeds to punch this man right through the stomach. Currently 6:47. I'm on chapter 165. Goku just killed Demon King Piccolo. He's talking to Kami right now, and he just asked to train on his lookout. Guys, it's not looking good for me, dude. I'm starting to get really tired. Those little hours of sleep that I got are starting to catch up to me. But let's get back to reading. I'm gonna bust this out because I gotta surpass my limits like Goku, bro. He's inspiring me right now. Then I really started to think to myself, am I really gonna finish this, or am I gonna let Toriyama and Goku down? I mean, shit, think about it. I'm on chapter 165, and Dragon Ball OG doesn't end till 195. And on top of that, I've been averaging only, what, 10 chapters an hour? Since I only have about an hour, this means I have to read at least twice as fast. But then I remembered something. One of, if not the greatest tournament arc in all manga history is about to be witnessed right now. Welcome to the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. 3 years into the future on one rainy day, and the Turtle Hermit Squad are excited to be back together. Except Bulma still hates Master Roshi. But we're missing just one person. Where's Goku? And that's when this random ad guy looks over at Master Roshi and goes, "What's good, Hunk? How you been?" Then he goes, "Where the hell is Krillin, Tien, and that bum-ass Yamcha?" And the rest of the Turtle Hermit gang could not believe their eyes. It was actually Goku this entire time. Goku later meets up with Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin and has a heartwarming reunion. Fast forward to the beginning of the prelims, and Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha start feeling this weird energy. And Goku says, "Look, over there." And it's none other than the greatest ore farmer in history, Piccolo Jr. And he goes on to dominate all of his preliminary matches. But not only does the Turtle Hermit Squad have to look out for Piccolo Jr., there's also one other opponent they have to look out for. Because the greatest assassin in the world has now come back from the dead. And if he wasn't powerful enough before, now he's a cyborg, so all of his stats have been increased. And after the preliminaries are over, bro, you should see this lineup for the actual tournament. Round 1, Mercenary Tao versus Tien Shinhan. Round 2, Goku versus an unnamed female fighter. Round 3, Piccolo versus versus Krillin, and finally Shin versus Yamcha. And now, let the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai begin. In the first round, Tien basically dog-walked Mercenary Tao. Goku defeated that unnamed female fighter, which actually turned out to be Chi-Chi the entire time. Also set up his entire marriage in this fight. And Krillin actually put up a good fight against Piccolo Jr., but gave up in the end. And I don't think I need to explain how the Shin versus Yamcha fight went down. And it's at this point where I start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So this is where I really try to lock in on the reading. The first match of round 2 was the rematch between Tien Shinhan and Goku. And at the beginning, for the most part, Goku and Tien were pretty evenly matched. Both done so much training over the last 3 years that no one could perceive their movements. And that was until Goku took off his way to close and surpassed Tien again. And while Tien did give Goku a hard-fought battle to the end of the fight, none of it mattered because Goku used Tien's own move against him just like he did before in the other tournament, giving Goku the victory of the rematch. Next up, we have Shin versus Piccolo. And this is where we find out that Shin is actually Kami, and his whole reason to join the tournament was to steal away Piccolo Jr. But Piccolo has so much aura, he just returned the evil containment wave right back at Kami, sealing him. Which brings us to the moment you've all been waiting for. The championship between Piccolo Jr. and Son Goku. And if it wasn't bad enough already, Piccolo starts this fight out by swallowing the container that he sealed Kami away in. So losing this fight is not an option for Goku. The beginning of the fight starts out with Goku and Piccolo trading punches with each other. And that's when Goku throws Piccolo in the air, but Piccolo retaliates by sending Hella Blast over down to Goku, smashing him into the ground. And while everyone is shocked because it seems like Goku is down for the count, Piccolo says, "Shut your bitch ass up, bro, because I know he's not dead yet." When Goku gets up, it's about this point where they both get serious. As they continue running the fade, it's still pretty much an even battle. They go blow for multiple chapters. And at this point, Piccolo's starting to get frustrated. So what does he do? He gets big. But even though Piccolo's like 3 to 4 times the size of Goku, Goku's still putting belt to ass, which makes Piccolo even more mad. And what does he do? Get even bigger. So Goku gets the bright idea to jump in the air and purposely get swallowed up by Piccolo Jr., which kind of confused me. Why did Goku do this? But once Piccolo spit him out, Goku threw the capsule over to Tien. It all finally made sense to me. Goku's plan this entire time was to free Kami, and at this point it was already 8:20 and I had 10 chapters left, so I really had to hustle up. After a couple more chapters of back and forth and some close calls between Goku and Piccolo, Piccolo decides to destroy everyone and everything around him, including Goku. And as Piccolo finishes the attack, he thinks he's won. But to his surprise, the only person standing right in front of him is Son Goku, which gives Goku the confidence to say, "Victory is mine." Goku then proceeds to speed blitz Piccolo and put belt to ass, then jumps in the air and charges the biggest Kamehameha he's ever done before. And when the rumble clears, the only thing left is Piccolo down for the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Piccolo uses this as an opportunity for a sneak attack against Goku, blowing a hole right through its upper chest with a mouth beam. As Piccolo's looking over Goku's dying body, he says, "You did put up a good fight. But in the end, the great Demon King Piccolo has been avenged." And to everyone's surprise, Goku stands up and says, "Hey, you missed my vitals." So they trade blows until Piccolo knocks him down once more. And it's at this point where Piccolo jumps in the air and charges the beam to destroy Goku once and for all. So while Goku is lying on the ground in pain, Kami asks Tien to kill him, because at this point the only way to save Goku is to kill Kami, therefore killing Piccolo. And in typical Goku fashion, he says, "Nah, I still got this in the bag." Piccolo fires the beam and it hits the ground, seemingly killing Goku, which prompts Piccolo to scream at the heavens saying, "Son Goku is dead." But what's that in the distance? Wait, it's getting closer. It's Goku! And just in the nick of time, Goku learns the new technique, Buku Jutsu, and rams headfirst into Piccolo's stomach, knocking him out for good, making Goku the winner of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, which concludes my reading of the entire OG Dragon Ball series. Holy shit, I did it. It is currently 8:40 p.m., bro, and I just finished the 23rd Tenkaichi arc, bro. That shit was peak. I'm not gonna lie. I barely made it. I wasn't able to get through all of Dragon Ball, unfortunately, but you know that leaves on the table, right? So, if this video gets 300 likes, I'll do another one. I'll do another one with Z. I'm tired now, so I'm probably gonna go to bed. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. All right, it's currently a couple days later, and I just finished the edit, bros. I really did not expect myself to actually complete all of Dragon Ball in 24 hours, but I did it. I actually did it, which is kind of crazy. And if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. hit the subscribe button, the bell notifications. And also, if you like my content, go ahead and check out the Discord. Maybe check out the TikTok, Instagram. I got exclusive posts over there. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.